You would think a billionaire president like Trump would wear the craziest, most expensive watches in the world. $1 million pieces covered in diamonds, impossible to ignore. But the truth is, his watch collection does not look like that at all. In fact, some of his choices are surprisingly simple, even confusing. So, what is really going on behind Trump's watches? Let's find out. 1. Rolex Day Date 18,038 Yellow Gold. Rolex Day Date 18,038 in yellow gold is probably the most Trump watch in his entire collection. It is bold, instantly recognizable, and made entirely in solid gold. The kind of watch that does not try to hide wealth, it shows it. This model was made in the late 1970s and 80s, featuring the famous day at the top and date on the side, a design long linked to presidents and powerful figures. On the market today, this watch usually ranges from $25,000 to around $35,000, depending on condition. But here is the truth. It is not the most expensive or complicated watch out there. And that is exactly the point. For Trump, it is not about watchmaking. It is about image. This watch does not whisper luxury. It tells everyone exactly who you are. 2. Rolex Day Date 40 Rose Gold, olive dial. This is where Trump's style starts to feel more current. The Rolex Day Date 40 in rose gold with the olive green dial is something he was seen receiving during a live stream moment. Not a quiet purchase, not a private deal, but a very public exchange. And that says a lot, because this watch still carries the classic president image. Solid gold, strong presence, instantly recognizable. But the green dial adds a modern edge that feels more attention-driven. At retail, this model sits around $51,000. But on the market, it often climbs to $60,000 or even higher, depending on condition. For Trump, this is not just about wearing a luxury watch. It is about being seen wearing it. The moment the box opens, the camera is rolling and the message is clear. Power today is not just owned, it is performed, and this watch fits right into that idea. This is where Trump's collection becomes quietly expensive. The Patek Philippe Golden Ellipse 3738 does not look like a $60,000 watch at first glance. But that is exactly the trick. On the secondary market, this piece usually sits somewhere between $20,000 to over $30,000, depending on condition. It is small, thin, and almost invisible compared to his gold Rolex. No diamonds, no oversized case, no loud design. And yet it comes from one of the most respected watchmakers in the world, which makes this choice feel different. Because this is not about showing wealth to everyone around you. This is about wearing something only a few people will truly recognize. And for someone like Trump, that contrast is what makes it interesting. 4. Vacheron Constantin Historiques Ultrafine 1968. This might be the most unexpected watch Trump has ever worn. The Vacheron Constantin Historiques Ultrafine 1968 does not look like power at all. It is thin, almost flat, with a square case that feels more like art than a statement. At around $30,000 to $35,000, depending on the market. It sits in a strange place. Expensive, but not flashy. And that is what makes it so interesting. Because Trump is known for bold, gold, loud presence. But this watch disappears under a shirt cuff. No diamonds, no oversized design, no attention. Just precision history, and one of the thinnest movements ever made. It feels less like something you wear to impress people, and more like something you wear when you do not need to anymore. So in the end, it was never really about the watches. It is about the message they send. From loud gold to quiet elegance, every choice feels intentional. Because with Trump, nothing is random. Even simplicity can be a statement. So the real question is, are you looking at the watch or the image behind it? If you enjoy breakdowns like this, follow and subscribe for more.